everyone. Welcome to Freebird Spirit YouTube channel. Thank you for swinging by and hanging out for a little bit. So I kind of want to look into how does the GOP feel about the hearings coming up regarding the impeachment of Trump. I kind of want to see the story behind it, kind of where they're sitting, you know, the whole vibe. So let's check into that story. And well, I tap in. I just want to again say hi. How are you guys doing? Thank you for all the comments, and I love the community comments and chats and stuff like that, because I, you know, everybody's talking to each other and it's a discussion, and I like that. I like that connection with you guys. Okay. How is the GOP doing? What are the things? Anything hidden? What do we need to know? What do we need to know? Oh, they're always so calculating. Just seeing a bunch of symbols of being all calculated. So let's get the story here. Move that out of the way. You're like, what? I always do that, don't I? Let's put that there. Get this set so you can see it. Sorry. Let's throw in a couple more cards here. You're like, hurry up. I know, I wanted to get more of the story here. Okay, so here we go. Okay, let's pull this down so we can see it. Okay, so I think we are in, right? We are in. We are in. All right. Okay, so taking a look at the center card there. So this would be the theme. We have the Three of Swords. Oh my goodness. So talking about what's going on within the GOP, I feel, okay, so we can go a couple different ways. So, but to start with just understanding this card, we have heartbreak, of course, conflict. There's some severed ties, some separation. So I feel like the GOP is absolutely separate. Like we have different groups now within the GOP, different ideas, different. So I feel like a little breakup going on within the GOP here with that card as the theme. So that talks a lot about what's going to happen in the actual trial, so to speak, or whatever. Okay, so starting here, this is the beginning of the reading, you have death. So this is a lot of transition going on for them, a lot of endings, transition. I feel like we've talked about this a little bit before about that whole, when I did the Liz Cheney, we talked about this kind of going on. There's some major transformation going on within the group, within the GOP, within the Republican Party. Same thing, right? Okay. You're like, hello. All right. So here we have the Hermit. So there's, with the Death and the Hermit next to each other and the Heartbreak here, a lot of conflict, a lot of separation, a lot of Republicans reflecting and taking inventory and making some changes. Here, look at here. And this is all going to play out right before our eyes in the starting on the 8th, right? Or is it the 9th? I should know that. Anyways, next week. So here we have the King of Wands, but this is in the challenge position. So you kind of read that in reverse. So some of their challenges is they're gonna try to this is when the King of Wands is in reverse. We're talking impulsive. We're talking ruthless. We're talking kind of trying to bring fear upon fear. Power hungry. This is a power hungry person. So this is the challenge. So this reminds me of Trump himself. So this is their challenge, is because he's keeping them under fear. Oh, okay, so he has stuff on them. And just like, I feel like I just, I think someone in the comments said that Trump actually said that he's not afraid because he has more on them than they on him. So this is what we're going to kind of see play out. Is anybody going to stand up, even though all this is going on and it's being torn apart? He's ruling over them with terror and fear because he's ruthless about it because he feels like he has more on them. Interesting. But then the outcome here, what does this even mean? You have the Lovers, so a coming together, a connection. This is, okay, so this is a choice made out of emotions, not out of true belief. So we're going to see that playing out. I think we already know that. We've seen it played out for the last 4 years with these senators and congresspeople. They just go by their emotions and under this fear. Isn't that interesting? But I feel with this in the middle that that some of them are not afraid, and that's who Trump needs to be aware of, right? So then we have at the bottom of the deck here more of the story playing out here. Let's see if I can get it in the. So you see more of the story down here. That some people will stand their ground, even though, okay, the truth is going to come out anyway. You have the Page of Swords, the Three of Cups. So I do feel there are going to be some like-minded people in the GOP that will not stand for this fear for this stuff. And then the next card coming in, which I love, is the Temperance. So that's a good card to end on there as the story goes on, right? I feel like this is a lot. We knew all this stuff, but it's interesting. We're going to watch it play out more, unfortunately, in the trials, in the conviction trials, impeachment trial. So I guess that's kind of a bummer to continue to see that, and that he continues to roll over him with fear. I mean, there's at some point, I guess Trump has nothing to lose, like, because he already knows he's facing all these things and he's losing all his money anyway. You know what I mean? He already is doomed, so he has nothing to fear. And so that brings on even more fear because they can't hold anything back over on him because he's already has kind of a doom feeling to him, right? Interesting, guys. Okay, so I guess that's it. If you guys have any more questions, please post them and I'll put them on the list. I feel like I'm going to do a more extended video coming up, just going through the list of questions. That'll be fun. So just be warned, it'll be a longer video for the questions that I can go down the list and do. That'll be fun. All right. I love you guys. Giving you a big hug. Good to hang out with you. And until next time, please take care of yourselves.